Hey, yo, what's good, Double Clutch Nation? It's your boy Wygos, and today we're going to be talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder going to the NBA Finals. It officially locked in, and I called it play the clip. OKC's proven themselves enough for me to say that I think they're going to win the series in 5. The things that are going to matter is how much is Anthony Edwards going to stay consistent and show up. We know he's going to show up, but can he do it every game? Every single game in the series, right. Is Rudy Gobert going to be able to contribute on offense and not be a liability? And I picked game in 5, and a lot of that was due to me saying that Anthony Edwards' consistency was off. Rudy Gobert is not a playoff performer per se, except against the Lakers, but I said that was unlikely to happen again. And Rudy Gobert was basically unplayable. Anthony Edwards had his big game in which the Timberwolves won, but besides that, Anthony Edwards was not what I think we were all expecting, and he's still young. I'm not saying anything. He is a playoff riser, but I didn't feel like this year was his year. And Shai, his consistency, this team, Alex Caruso busting ass. The defense is amazing. I am so impressed by the Oklahoma City Thunder's run. And shout out to the Knicks for pushing the game or the series to Game 6. If Game 7 happens, that's going to be real interesting. But right now, it is Game 6 next up for the Knicks versus Pacers, in which I'm kind of hoping for a Game 7. I did pick the Knicks in 7 in that series, so we will see if that becomes right. But right now, the Pacers look pretty unstoppable, and that looks like what it's going to be. The Oklahoma City Thunder, though, let's focus on it. Western Conference MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also the regular season MVP, and maybe the Finals MVP this year. This team reminds me so much of exactly a decade ago when Golden State won their first chip to start the dynasty with a young core and a 27-year-old Steph Curry. Now we have a 26-year-old Shai with Chet, J-Dub, a fantastic core. Everyone's developing. The chemistry is amazing. The defense should not be this good for such a young team, but they play with class. They play consistent. They play with chemistry. They aren't shaken when something doesn't go their way. And I am completely in awe. A lot of people do not like the free throws. And though I understand, why, it is what it is, man. And personally, that's a part of the game now. And I love everything that OKC is doing, has done, will continue to do. Let's not forget they're stacked like crazy with draft picks. So it's like Sam Presti's done a great job. The whole organization has done a great job, and for them to be at this point already is beautiful. But yeah, no, let's go back to that point. Golden State in 2015 won their first chip. Here we are, 2025, a decade later. Parity has been off the charts, and this year we're gonna have another new champion. For what I believe is the 6th year in a row, which is wonderful, man. I mean, absolutely wonderful. I know it just felt like Cleveland and Golden State for like 5 or 6 years, and it was LeBron every year for about 10. The league has changed, and not for the worse. I think parity is a great thing, but I also think that legacy-wise, we need another dynasty, or at least a team that is capable of being so. And we have some up-and-coming people like Wemby or Luka on the Lakers. That's going to be an interesting thing to follow. Obviously, Giannis on the Bucks, he might change teams, and who knows what that looks like. Tyrese is rising, Jalen Brunson rising, Zion might get traded, John might get traded. There's a lot of things going on around the league. Paulo and the Magic are developing. The Boston Celtics look like a super team. Not to mention Jokic, who this OKC team beat in 7, which if they didn't beat them in 7, I was going to pick them to win the chip. So all I'm going to say is OKC has continually impressed me. They continue to show that they have class, that they are not scared of the moment, that they are here for business. Same that the Pacers has done in the East, but OKC has really stepped it up. Shai's been amazing. J-Dub's been a little flashy, but the defense is always on point from all these guys, and it is just beautiful to see. Winning this series in 5, I figured the Timberwolves would at least get 1. I did not think it was a sweep, but I called it in 5, and I'm proud to say that. I'm so excited, man. I don't know how you guys feel. Definitely let me know, but the playoffs this year have been great, at least in my opinion, and this finals matchup is going to be great. We have OKC, a young team that could become a dynasty, which I'm kind of hoping for. I'm rooting for it, man. versus either the Indiana Pacers, who have been on a historical run behind a officially here superstar Tyrese Halliburton, who is not the most overrated player in the league. If anything, because of that, he might be one of the most underrated players in the league. Or the New York Knicks, who are a very complete lineup with a coach who likes to play guys a little bit too much. But Cat, has been a little here and there, but he had a good game tonight to close out Game 5. Jalen Brunson, always on point lately. He's been great. Defense is great from the Knicks. They did have the problem where they weren't able to close out against winning teams, and they beat Boston, but here they are struggling against the Pacers. So 50-50. They haven't fully proven to me yet. But I really hope that it goes to Game 7, and I really hope that whoever goes gives OKC a chance or a run for their money. I do want them to have to fight for it, but I think right now I would pick OKC in either matchup. Shout out Shai, man. Shout out Chet. Shout out Alex Caruso, J-Dub, Hardenstein. Hell, even Isaiah Joe, bro. What a fire. What a fire team, bro. I love this team so much, and it is really nice to see such a young group of guys. I think they're the youngest team ever to make the finals, and hopefully the youngest team ever to win the finals. Um, it's just so impressive, and the way they carry themselves, I think, is what really gets me, because you can tell they're a family unit in there. I saw a quote recently. I think it was Anthony Edwards said they're like 15 puppets all on one string. Their defense is nuts. They're locked in. They're coordinated. They got each other's back. It's wonderful. And I always watch the post-game interviews for OKC games because they are a treat. But honestly, I just hope that if you're a Thunder fan or a basketball fan, you are excited for the finals. If you're a Knicks fan, don't worry, you still have a chance. If you're a Pacers fan, it's looking pretty good to get to the finals right now, but we'll see how it goes. And then from there, it's anyone's game. I'm so ecstatic. I love how the playoffs are looking. I'm excited for this finals matchup. I'm excited to talk to you guys about it. I have a lot of plans for like little videos here and there. But like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think of the OKC going to the finals. Who's going to win? Whatever you're feeling. If you just want to drop some emojis, I do appreciate it. Subscribe for your boy. Much appreciated as well. I'm just trying to make a little thing happen. Maybe we could talk about this on ESPN one day. That would be fire. But until next time, enjoy basketball. Enjoy Fugglers. Enjoy the rest of the season, man. We don't have a lot of time left, so it is crucial. But obviously, for most of us, there's always next season. Until next time, stay blessed and deuces.